Welcome everybody. We're just going to do a little sound test just to make sure everything is running smooth before we get started, because I want to do a little bit of a talk on our boy, so bear with us. And sound tests are always important. Tests are always important. That sounds like a good. That sounds good. Tests are always important. So welcome. That sounds like a good. Welcome everybody to my live stream. I hope you're all doing well on this fine morning. I hope you are all, waking up, a cup of coffee or anything like that. I just want to say, welcome Napo, our boy. We are going to talk a little bit about him because he is actually a very fascinating boy. He really is. And we cannot wait. So let's get into it. So Napo, this gorgeous male jaguar had moved to Devon all the way of May 2026. Now, Napo came from Chester Zoo, where he spent many years with everybody. Everyone should know who Napo is, as he is our beautiful jaguar. And what makes him so unique is his fan base. That's for starters. He's got a very dedicated fan base. Chester Zoo love him. He was an icon to the zoo. So he is very precious nonetheless. Now, what is fascinating about him is his past. So when we talk about his past, he was born in January, the 25th of January 2011. He is 15 years old as he celebrated his birthday back in January in 2026. Now, as I say about his past, he did genuinely have a female before Inca, and that female was Goshi. Now, Goshi was someone that Napo really did enjoy, spent many years with her, and she did die in 2022. And I do have a picture of Goshi. So this is Goshi, and she's the one that did actually spend many years with Napo. And obviously, the sudden pass did happen, which then led Napo to be introduced to Inca. Now, Inca is another black jaguar that did, spend time with Napo. Now, jaguars, they are the third largest big cat, which is insane. Now, obviously, in the wild, these guys are classed as vulnerable or near, I believe that to be accurate, but what is fascinating is these guys do hunt caiman, capybara, along with monkeys, and the reason is more to do with the fact of their bite force. These guys will go all in for the skull, and they will jump from great heights to land on their prey, and even more so, happily go and bite the skull. But not all big cats will eat every day. Some big cat, all big cats eat every other day. That's more due to the fact that when you think about big cats like lions, tigers, that sort of stuff, they all eat every other day. In the wild, they genuinely will, will have successful to non-successful. That doesn't mean that they're going to be struggling to survive, it's a natural thing for them. But jaguars are built like a brick. They really know how to use that power to swim, to climb, and all that good stuff. But Napo, as I say, he has arrived to my zoo, and many people do miss him. He is an icon, as I say, to Chester Zoo. I know people are all coming down to see him, to appreciate his presence. He's settled in really well, nonetheless, and I think it's important for everyone that has seen him in Chester Zoo to know that he is doing really well. He's settled in just fine. He's been showing himself. He's been quite active. He's been phenomenal, and it's what's good. So it's very interesting that Napo has left Chester to also settle in our zoo. So he's been very happy-go-lucky, all that stuff. What's good, people that have just joined? I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to my channel. We are talking about Napo that has, come from Chester Zoo, and we are very happy and delighted with his overall presence. He's done incredibly well. I know a lot of people know who Napo is, or has at least read on him or anything like that. I mean, he has done so well. And if you do love Napo, let me know what memories do you have of Napo when you met him or have had experiences with him. I would love to know what you guys' memories are of this beautiful boy. Yes, he is an absolute icon to Chester, and now he's going to be an icon for this zoo that we are, happily alongside with. So he is such a gem. And I will say, people have always mentioned when it comes to him is that make sure he has heated rocks. I don't. What's good, bro? We are introducing Napo, our new jaguar that has come from Chester Zoo, and we wanted to do a little bit of an introduction about him as he has moved to my zoo, and he's settled in really, really well. As our old jaguar has moved to France to go and breed, which is good because it shows that our old boy Nico has gone to France to go and produce his own babies. That's if he wants to produce his own babies. It's a nightmare and a half. So yeah, so we're doing a new live stream just talking about Napo and everything else because we want to welcome him. We want to do a good talk practice on him and stuff like that, just to really let people know who Napo is as a species, But in regards to your question about small YouTubers, no, it is not unfair. I don't think Chester Zoo's ever been scammed for £1.2 million. What were they being scammed for? Because I'll have a little look now. Because that's news to me, bro. Was Chester Zoo scammed for £1.2 million? Yes, Chester Zoo's tickets into paying 1.26 million to fraudsters in 2013, which was revealed during court. Oh my god. I never, bruh. You've got to be kidding me. In 2013, that happened. Shit. Okay, the payout on November 27th, 2013, Chester Zoo transferred G&L. Damn! I did not know that. Oh, that's a hell of a lot of money. Man, I know you're older than me because I'm 28, but like, bruh, that's crazy. That is fuck yeah. Wow, Chester's. Wow, Chester Zoo got scammed. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, bless them. Oh, mate, you really do. You really do. That is just that. I mean, that's embarrassing, but that is so. Wow. I didn't know that. Ah, that is crazy. But no, we are, like I say, we're here to introduce Napo. So to give you a briefing of Napo, so Napo is 15 years old. He, did come from Chester Zoo, and he's moved to us at our zoo. He settled in so well. A little bit about his past. He did share with Goshi, which was a black jaguar, and she spent time with him for many, many years. Then suddenly passed in 2022, which then led him to be with Inca, the black jaguar, and then obviously now we have him. So he is an icon for Chester Zoo. Everybody loves Napo, and he is absolutely insane. And what is funny is when I was looking at the comment sections of our new Jag arrival, a lot of people were saying, please make sure that he has got heated rocks, as that is something that he genuinely loved. Ironically enough, I'm not gonna lie, we still give him the best opportunity because we have everything natural for him. So he's actually settled in a lot more faster and a lot more happier. And he's a content boy. He has been out quite a fair few times. So people that do want to come and see the boy, you're more than welcome. He likes his black women. He does. He really does. And that was always apparent. But he's an absolute legend. He's a senior boy. He's 15, and he was born in, when was he born? I remember. I literally just spoke about this. Hang on one minute. I hate when I lost track. So he was born. Because there's so much information, and I do have my pack because we know he was 15. He was born all the way in he was born in 2011, and he was born. Why has my boss done that? So we know that Inca, his old Jag, was born in April 2021. But Napo. That can't be right. That really can't be right. One sec. Yo, bro, what's good? Okay, his recording was April 2011, but I don't actually believe that because that's not. Okay, that is interesting because our information pack is a little bit diverse. So we know Inca arrived in 2023. We know that for a fact because it was always the case, but we know that Goshi died. We are talking about Napo, our beautiful boy, as Napo arrived from Chester Zoo all the way to our zoo. He is settled in really well. He is 15 years old, and he was born in 2011, you know, which is amazing to see that he was born in that year, but he is an absolute legend. A little bit about him because, man, I know you've only just come in, so to give you a bit of a background history on him. So he had a old female that he lived with for many, many years called Goshi. She was with him for many years, as I said, and she did tragically pass away in let me get his, because again, I've spoken a fair bit and now I completely went blank. So just bear with us so we can get the. I don't want that because that's not what we're going to discuss. So Goshi passed, in because I also have the. God, why does everything has to be so goddamn messy with my papers? So Goshi passed in March 2022. So March 22 was 2022, sorry, is when Goshi passed. Then Inca came into the frame, and we love the fact that, Inca is another black jaguar. He did have Goshi, the black jaguar, before she had a sudden passing, and it was sad for Chester to lose that, but we also, he got introduced to Inca, and we thought Inca and him would end up being long-time partners, but then things changed as our old jaguar Nico went to France to go and breed. So then it meant we ended up having a lovely, lovely boy, as we know him today, to be Napo. A lot of people love Napo, as Napo has a huge fan base. Everyone loves him. He is such a unique icon for Chester Zoo, which I love. So he's very famous amongst people who know of him and everything else in between. But he has settled in really well. He's been showing himself a lot more, embracing new change, and people are loving the environment that we have brought him to his new enclosure. And it's nice to see people coming down from Chester to see the boy and appreciate him, which is good. And he is the third largest big cat, and that's because obviously the size. I'll have to check out Chester Zoo someday. He's left Chester Zoo, boy. He's in my zoo. He's already in my zoo right now. So he's 15 years old and he's chilling at my zoo. And it's good because it shows that, we have an icon in our zoo. Which now a lot of people from Chester Zoo are coming all the way down from Chester just to come and see this boy. And this boy has his own love. Now, a jaguar's bite force is 1,500. It is impressive. And that's because jaguars, they go for the skull, they go all the way up in the tree just to kind of boom. So many more people are gonna come to your zoo. Yeah, just to see him. And we've already had a lot of people that have gone to Chester Zoo just to come and see him. We even have Chester Zoo themselves have a little look at their own boy, and how well he's settling in. So yes, we do have Chester Zoo and their customers all flooding, saying they want to come down and see him. They're, already booked tickets to come and see the boy, especially all that good stuff. So yes, we are getting a lot of Chester Zoo locals. I know, it's impressive. We had no idea just how famous this jaguar would be. We had no idea until we had everyone flood our inboxes with, "We're coming to see Napo. Napo is going to be, seen by all of us." We have so many memories. Like, we've had every single beautiful memory of Napo so far. It's absolutely insane how much love he's got. And it's nice. It is nice to see. So, if anyone has got any fond memories of Napo that they would love to share or anything like that, then please do not hesitate to let me know what your favorite memory is of this boy. Maybe let me know what sort of behaviors he used to do when he was at Chester Zoo. I would love to know, because it would be interesting to see if he'll do this at my zoo or not. It'd be interesting. So anyone that knows him and is a big, big fan of Napo, please, I am all ears. I want to hear your absolute love for the boy. And I hope one day we end up meeting so you can see the boy and appreciate him for all that he is currently. Because let's face it, people, when you love something so much, of course you want to make sure that it's okay. And that's my job, is to make sure that he is okay and everyone appreciates him for who he is. I'm really happy to know him, even though it's been 2 weeks since we've had him, and it's about to be 3 weeks by the end of this week. So, all in all, within the 2 weeks that Napo has been at our zoo, he has settled in like a trooper. And I'm so proud of that. So, there you go, guys. That is everyone's little update on Napo, to know that he is okay. He is settling in just fine. But as I say, if you have any love or any stories on him, I honestly would love to know, because he is, like I say, an icon to Chester Zoo, and everybody does miss him now that he's not in Chester Zoo. But that doesn't mean he is not dearly loved. So, like I say, we are all ears for what you may say about Napo, and I can't wait. I can't wait. It'll be an honor to know more about him, especially from people that have been around him for the very longest time. He is someone we are very excited to be working with for many, many years. But who knows what the future holds? I mean, it's crazy when you think about change and opportunities and stuff like that. So we can't wait, and who knows? Who knows? And it is such a lovely day today. Well, it's raining, but it's nice. I finally gotten a job. Took long enough, but I'm finally making money again. Hey, bro, I'm so happy for you, man. And I'm glad that you are able to achieve what you want to achieve, bro. That's good. I'm happy for you. And it's nice seeing you and everybody in here. Please do go and share this live stream, like, subscribe, all that sort of good stuff. Because we talk about nature. We love giving updates on Napo, as well as the species in general. I know you guys love him. I'm going to love him just as much as I loved our old boy. He was an absolute gem. But what is fascinating though when we talk about jaguars is jaguars can swim, they can, climb, they got it all going on, but they are nowhere near the top of the pack of the big cats. When you look at big cats in general, tigers will always be top, lion second, jaguar third. That's how you can tell who is bigger than who. And not only that, what is fascinating though is our old jaguar really did love rolling in certain colognes. So if you have any colognes or perfumes that you do not like and you want to get rid of, Liger, no, we had an old Jaguar before Napo because, as I said, our old Jaguar has gone to France to breed, and our old boy Nico, who was our Jaguar, genuinely loved rolling around in some colognes, in some perfumes. So if there's any of that stuff that you did not like and you want to get rid of, then please do come and give it to us. We will happily take it to my zoo so we can use it for all of our big cats and everything else, because that is one part of enrichment that we do. Ligers would technically be number one above tigers. Nope, because tigers and lions are not a natural breed together, and it is never a normal thing because people love to crossbreed animals and they love the idea of having two different species from two different parts of the world mate. And they can have health problems if they're mating together. So you've got to think of the complications of that. It's like how people love white tigers, you know? You're not going to get a natural white tiger. You're never going to see a liger in the wild. You're never going to see a white tiger in the wild. It's just not a natural thing, you know? And everything natural comes from stuff like this. That ligers are just not natural, and that's because yes, I mean lions and tigers are natural, but in terms of breeding, it's just not a normal thing. In a zoo, in some zoos, they would do it. I don't agree with it because it's a weird thing, and it can lead to a lot of health problems and behavioral problems. That is just not normal. So, you know, in hindsight, you're never going to see a lion go into the jungle where tigers would live, and you're never going to see a tiger go to Africa. White tigers and stuff are just from, yes, exactly just like you just said just right now. Yes. Although white tigers are inbreds because they mate with their family members, and a lot of people do not understand that because what is fascinating is it was the white tiger was actually introduced to the United States where it bred with an ordinary tiger, and they couldn't understand why this tiger was white, but it could still produce ordinary cubs. And what's fascinating is when they sent it back, it mated with its family members, and then there you go, white tigers, you know. But what's fascinating is white tigers, they have face problems, teeth problems, all different types of problems. But yeah. So everyone right now, if you love Napo and you want to welcome Napo with open arms, do go and hit that like button. Let me know. Have you ever met Napo in Chester Zoo? Have you ever had an experience with Napo? What memories do you have of this boy? I would love to know. He is truly an icon and one of the most beloved big cats that I've ever, in all my life, ever met. And I mean truly ever met. I don't think I've ever met another big cat that is big like him in terms of popularity. and I love it. So yeah, there we go, guys. That is Napo, and he is an absolute gem. I've spoken quite a fair bit about him and about his little history and everything else. I really do hope you guys love that little insight of him, and I cannot wait to share more memories and updates on him. If you guys are all wanting updates on Napo, we can do that. I can quite happily provide that because we do work closely with him, and I'd be more than happy to give more updates and everything else. I really love the fact that we can share a memory and share something beautiful with the next chapter for him and for all of us. And it's a blessing. You know, it's the new start of a new era for Napo as well as my zoo, as well as everyone. But he will always be loved, he will always be cherished at Chester Zoo. And honestly, thank you, Chester Zoo, for allowing us to have this boy. And to be in his presence is absolutely insane. How well he has done. And I know you guys are going to love him just as much as the next. So, welcome Napo to your new and beloved home. We've had him for 2 weeks. And within those 2 weeks, we are all learning new things about him. He is quite a charming boy. He does know this. And he knows he is a very handsome boy. And he loves to show off that talent. And we are giving him the best that we can provide for him. For all the years he's got left with us, we cannot wait. So he is an absolute gem. But other than that, guys, I really hope you guys have woken up all content and happy and everything else. I've had a pretty tight schedule lately from trying to find a job and doing volunteer work at the zoo, plus managing my life. I've been able to join one of your lives, so that's nice. Hey, what voluntary work have you been doing at a zoo, bro? I'm very interested now. What zoo have you been volunteering at? But all in all, I'm glad that you got your life together, bro. That's good. But yeah, let me know what zoo you volunteered at, bro. Very curious. Damn, you forgot it. Fast. So yeah, guys, we're loving it. We're absolutely loving it. I never paid attention to remembering it. Ouch, you must have not liked it then. You must have really hated the zoo that much to care enough to know the to know what it was called. Do you still have the uniform? Because mate, you got me. Fuck off. Because you still have me on Insta, so send me if you do have the shirt, screenshot that shirt. I would love to know. That's if you still have it. You know? Yeah, yeah. Well, whenever you get time, bro. Whenever you get time. And not only that, people, I got a nice little surprise for all of you later. We have got a nice bit of footage of. Also, my camera quality is ass. Fair enough. I do have a nice little bit of video for you guys later, and I cannot wait to share this beautiful, beautiful moment with all of you. And I hope all of you love our leopard, Fredo. I adore Fredo. He is an absolute legend. I cannot wait to share this with you. This was true gold in filming and everything else. I cannot wait. You guys are going to love it. I honestly was electrified by this. So insane. And Fredo knows how to come down. But we're proud of him. And if people do want a nice little bit of information on Fredo, I can give you that information as well. So we can do Fredo and we can do many more, because I cannot wait to share this footage. But if you guys want a little bit of information on Fredo, it's somewhere in... Okay. Let me have a look. Let me Google it. That's the name of the zoo that you have been in. I know. Okay, you got 4.4 stars. You have 420 animals of 100. Is it 1,000 or? Let me have a little look. Some animals may be... Okay. So you got... Let's see what animals you got. You got a porcupine, African lions, you got African dogs, bison, cotton top tamarind. I love that. Squirrel monkeys, zebra, naked mole rat, red panda, pygmy slow loris, three-banded armadillo. Wow, you guys have got quite a bit of collection. Gibbon. Yeah, no, we're going to be going through all the collections. So I've just done the mammals. Let's do reptiles, and you got your fish. You got all that sort of stuff. So you got African squared tortoise, African pancake tortoise, bull snake. Oh, I love a bull snake. You got one of the most lethal reptiles there. God damn. Sand boa. Oh my god, you got a rattlesnake as well, bro. Python. Okay. Desert tortoise. I've always wanted to work with it. Oh, I love it. I've always wanted to work with a desert tortoise. I love that, bro. Amphibians. You do, bro. I've looked. Oh, I love the American bullfrogs. They're absolutely lethal. You got a tiger salamander. You got poison dart frogs. Although they're not poisonous in captivity because of the fact that these guys genuinely eat fruit flies. I don't see no axolotl. So you guys do not have an axolotl. Let me see your fish. You guys got clownfish that can change gender from male to female real fast. Wow, you guys have got very small fish amount. Let's see your birds. You got African penguin, eagle, emu, crane. Oh, guinea fowl. I hate a guinea fowl, me. Guinea fowls are just awful to work with. Turkeys are cool, though. Peafowl, wild turkey. That's quite cool. Pelican. Oh, you got doves. Great horned owl. Not bad. Not bad. You got vultures. Two eagles, both are injured, so they kept it in a nice and big enclosure with a lot of enrichment. Bro, it's insane how you guys have got these eagles in there. I like that. You've got some cool little animals. Let's see your conservation. Furs. I like that. I do. Furs to all of you. That's not good that they kept coming out. What species of monkey kept going out? Because from what I see, you you got alpacas. I have not worked with alpaca. I really want to work with an alpaca as well. To be fair, alpacas are cool. Don't fuck with them. But porcupines are beautiful. Wow, man, you had a great experience there, bro. You got so many cool things. Honest to God, I never thought you would do something like that. But no, that's a really cool zoo. I want to look at the reviews because you guys have got so many reviews. Let's do TripAdvisor's reviews because TripAdvisor is something we like more. Let me just check the reviews. So the reviews for you guys. Okay, let's do the most X. Okay. Do not support the zoo. They need to release these animals to a proper zoo that actually feed. Don't constantly trap in a small cage 24/7. How about you all sit in a damaged cage? Probably some gremlin. Okay, this zoo is a good zoo if you are not in a hurry and don't want the crowd. This one was fun to go to. There's no crowd, so you can watch any animals as long as you want. The male lion is liked a good looking lion. I liked the bison, the penguin, and the monkey. Island light tower. Okay. Not a large zoo, but very nice. They have a red panda and have even been successful in getting them to breed. Wonderful place to spend an afternoon. Okay, that's good. Many empty enclosures, and the zoo really needs to improvement projects to improve the quality of life for the animals. Yeah, sometimes you get some people that love to just slag off some zoos. I can't lie. It's funny. Great zoo if you are going with small children. Wasn't very busy, lots of room to run. I'm pretty sure fares. But it does need some TLC. Okay. I'm not going to read all the reviews because I don't want to be self. Okay. So it's not the smallest zoo, but from what I've heard, I mean, I want to know how big it is. Oh. Okay, so your zoo is about 25 to 30 acres of flat, walkable. Okay. With over 420 animals. Wow. Typically taking about 2 to 3 hours to explore. That is so cool. I can't lie, bro. That is so cool. You got a diverse of, 420 animals. That's impressive. I like that. There we go, 1-2. There we go, 1-2. That was phenomenal. Right then, guys, I'm going to have to get going. I've been on for 49 minutes. It's been an absolute privilege to know all of you. And if I wish we had Faz. Yo, bro, you just missed me because I'm about to go. If you want to look at my live stream back, you can, bro. And I hope to see you all very soon. I've got to get cracking with jobs and everything else. But make sure you all go and look up for the next video that is coming out because it is very special. And I honestly want to get it out. And you guys been mind blown by Fredo. I love Fredo. I know you guys are going to love Fredo on this video. And all this good stuff. It's been a privilege as always. Make sure you all look after yourself and please take care. No worries, bro. Have a good one, guys. Much love. Stay safe. Stay blessed. You guys are all amazing.